In Alberta, the last round of restrictions, the most moderate in the country, were implemented 10 days ago. There is nothing to suggest they are working. On social media today, Alberta's premier reaffirmed his commitment to defend freedom. And the mayor of Calgary promised his city will act if the province does not. As politicians talk, hospitals are dealing with a grim reality. Heather Yourex-West explains.
A doctor inside this Edmonton long-term care centre calls the situation inside apocalyptic. Sunday, 8 more deaths were tallied associated with an outbreak that has so far killed at least 15.
We're crying a lot on the phone with each other and in person as well, and feeling pretty tired and helpless.
At Edmonton's Royal Alexandra Hospital, long days inside busy COVID wards are also taking a toll.
I'm living 24 hours at a time. And I think most of my colleagues are the same way. If we really try to process everything we're going through, I think we would break.
Dr. Nija Baxi says Alberta is now facing the kind of situation New York and Italy faced in the spring.
And the fact that we've had no significant restrictions placed on us as a community or society, it makes it even more dire to think like there's no ending.
Alberta's last round of restrictions was announced on November 24th and took full effect on November 27th. Since then, the number of new infections has risen from 1,261 to 1,836 Sunday, while the number of people in hospital has more than doubled. On the West Block Sunday, Alberta's health minister said new restrictions could be coming, but perhaps not right away.
We did tell Albertans that if we did not see reductions in cases as a result of those new measures that were imposed, that we would, before in December 15th, be reviewing that data with our public health officials and be determining whether further measures would be required.
But on social media, Monday, Alberta's premier again pushed back against calls for a lockdown, sharing on Facebook that constitutionally protected freedoms of Albertans must be respected and defended, and any abridgment of those rights must be done as a last resort, not a first resort. Calgary's mayor says the province needs to act now, adding that if it does not, the city is prepared to take action.
My number one duty as the mayor is to protect the health of the citizens of Calgary who put their trust in me. And whether or not I have the black line jurisdictional authority to do that, the city will have to act without the province, but I hope it doesn't come to that.
Leaving Albertans waiting as COVID cases continue to rise. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.